The search for life is on. I'm searching for inhabited planets. I'm looking in my deep space astrophotography, found a magnificent technique of being able to obtain stars and constellations deep outside of our galaxy. Isn't that incredible? And I am sharing all of it with you. As the days go by, the coming weeks, in 8 weeks exactly, I will be um, doing this. I'm doing it full time, but with my job. But now I'll be able to have more time to do even more work. And obviously, I will be gathering more information and gathering more material throughout the summer so that we can last the winter rainy days to have lots of work to work on. This is right over Orion's belt. We're looking just over top of the constellation of Orion. We're seeing Betelgeuse. We're seeing the constellation of Monoceros on the left, constellation of Taurus. Here it is, guys. Orion's belt. Isn't it beautiful? A virtual shot from last night that I'm sharing with you guys. Isn't it beautiful? It is so incredible what I have found, guys. Do you see this little blue object that I just found, this beautiful pearl? Well, look what's on it. Yes, there are massive installations on this planet that I found deep inside of the constellations between the constellation Monoceros, Taurus, and Orion. How far out is this planet? We'll have to check to see how far out Orion is because this is past it. And it wasn't very big when I started getting it in the viewfinder of my camera, but as clear as I get them, when they are clear, I'm able to get a surface shot. Look what we're looking at. It's absolutely incredible. I got so many shots in different angles of this magnificent celestial body. So please enjoy this video, guys. I'm sure you all will. There is a lot of great footage. Being able to see the surface of these unknown celestial spheres is just absolutely incredible. And as you can see, they are not spherical like a globe, but yes, they are round, but they're like flat pancakes. They're sort of like thin cushions or lenses, if you want. The shape of a lens, you can see that the planet is literally that shape. Often you'll get a concaved planet. You'll get a planet that's inverted, where it looks like it's just a literal whoopee cushion that's not inflated and is sitting in the palm of your hands, and you grab your fingers and pull it upwards. It makes like a bag holding this um, inhabited city in the center of it. This is what I find in these planets, just sitting in the bottom of these massive, like, wombs, okay? These massive inhabited planets. They're all over the place. Even the asteroids. You will see in this video, I got an object, a celestial object, and there's another one very close by to it. Only a good couple thousand miles, obviously, from it. It's not on top of it, but it is closer than usual. That you can see a star close to a planet, or should I say the planet close to a star, when it's orbiting it or passing by it. A lot of asteroids I've been seeing in deep space now showing up in the photos. It's just incredible. They're coming in from everywhere, I guess, because I'm seeing them on um, many different paths coming by these planets that I'm seeing. What do we have here? This is an object that is floating by very closely. It looks to be stable in the photo. Looks to be stable and in place by a planet, very straight and symmetrically shaped, placed actually, like very straight line by the planet hovering nearby. I'll back out a bit so you can see how close it is to the celestial object. Also, in the next frames, you'll see it. Now, here is this beautiful planet with many geometrical shapes on it. There's even what we are seem to be seeing clouds, a haze over top of the surface of most of these planets that I'm seeing. I'm tend to believe that the planets do have more atmosphere and even further out than we possibly can imagine. There's a lot that we do not know, and we're now finding this by doing this technique and checking out into deep space the many different planets that you can see. Look at this object very close to another celestial body. I had to add a lot of light to this for you to be able to see the celestial object on the bottom that does have light sources on top of it, towering objects. And yeah, the objects, there's a lot of cluttered objects on this, but like I said, I noticed that the objects are always angles. You see shapes and angles and rough edges, straight edges. Straight edges. It's to be noticed. You have to really look hard when you're looking at these, whether they're comets, asteroids, or small planets. Here, not to be mixed up with this nebulae, possibly. They are often passed off for planets because before they are post-processed, you get this spherical shape that could be passed off as a planet or asteroid when it really is not. When color is added, you can see that this could be a major cluster or something. It was inside of the constellation of Orion. Now here's another geometrical shape on the bottom of this object, celestial body. Here's the light source on that small void or asteroid or whatever that's close by. I do not believe it's a planet because it is pretty small as compared to the star or planet that's beside it. But here it is, finally that shot that I wanted to show you how close it was to the other object. But these geometrical shapes, look, it's confirmed. I see it. I see a massive complex on the bottom of this. There should not be these geometrical shapes on top of these celestial bodies. And there are many out there, many, many, many out there. And they are not as far out as many of you think they are. It's another beautiful shot here as we're looking at the surface of this unknown celestial body that's deep inside the constellation, behind the constellations of Orion, Taurus, and Monoceros. Just in deep space. These beautiful objects are out there floating around, guys. And people are picking some up, but not all of them. I'll be looking to seek into the constellation of Centaurus. We hear tell of these planets that they found in this habitable zone. That was, you just saw a sphere that was beside a planet. And here, in black and white, the same celestial body. Look at all the contouring and detailed lines, symmetrical, straight lines. Now, guys, if you're looking at this and you see only a half an inch line that's straight, it's many miles long. You have to take into consideration the size of these photos that we're looking at, how far or close that we are from the surface. It's not easy. It's another thing that you have to look into and try to get used to, seeing overhead shots and knowing how close or far we are. Look at this. Absolutely cluttered surface. Beautiful. Seeing all this anomalistic, can we say that? This is incredible. Objects, things, stuff, I don't know what they are, but they're all over the planets and asteroids and comets, whatever they may be. Guys, I can't thank you enough for the interest in the channel. Thanks to the channel supporters. I'll have a link to the campaign up at the end of this video, actually in the description. Here are the channel contributors. Thanks, guys. I love you all.